What is going on, family? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, my name is Nai and I am a second year medical student here in the UK studying at the University of Central Lancashire. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about the truth about studying medicine in the UK as an international student. I'm going to be debunking a few topics that I had questions about and that I always wanted to know more about before coming here. At least I didn't find too much on it, so I think it would be good if I do touch on it. I'm going to cover 4 topics in this video: why the UK, the school environment, the social environment, and the cost. Those are not the only factors that international students should be considering, but I just think they are 4 important factors that I'm willing to talk about and share my experiences with. So when it comes to why the UK, this is something I asked myself before coming here in my 6th form, I think. And the reason why I chose the UK is because on a personal level, I'm familiar with the place. English is the first language here, so I understand everything that's being said. Imagine moving to a country that speaks a totally different sounding language to what you're used to, and you hear that on a day-to-day basis. Even though if they integrate English into your lessons and stuff, you might just get, frustrated, bummed out, feel out of place. When I'm here, I just, obviously there's different races and that, but when I hear that English being spoken everywhere, it's like a calming effect because I just understand, and I think that was something big. Furthermore, I just came to the UK to widen my horizons. I feel like in life you need to get that exposure, so this is somewhere where I think is a land of full or pregnant with opportunities. I guess new obstacles as well, but it just gives you exposure, and I think that's basically why I chose to come to the UK, amongst other things. Second thing I'm going to be touching on is the school environment. When it comes to the UK, they have not a special, maybe a specific sort of way they do their things when it comes to medicine in the UK rather. I mean, as a bottom line, the curriculum across the board everywhere in the UK, if you're studying medicine at least, is really good. Medical schools in the UK really I think the difference between the best and the worst in terms of how much they deliver to students is really it's minimal, because any medical school you're in the UK is just going to be a good medical school if it is obviously regulated by the GMC, which is the board of medicine and medically related stuff. So yeah, I mean the curriculum across the board is really good, how they do it. More often than most, this depends on the university you're at. At the University of Central Lancashire, which I am at, I really like the syllabus, the curriculum, because we do practical work, a lot of practical work. We get involved in placements early on. Placements are when you go out into community, hospitals, surgical practices and all that, to get first-hand experiences with what the profession is, what doctors are doing, how it's done. So I feel that's really important, that's really good, especially from a personal point of view, because I like learning and getting hands-on with stuff instead of just being in a lecture hall for 3 years and then moving on to placements then. So I mean a lot of universities in their medical courses in the UK have placements and a lot of practical work involved, so I think that's a really good thing. The second thing is that the UK is literally, I think they've got the 3rd biggest economy in the world. Don't quote me on that. I'll put the correct ranking for it down here. But my point is the UK is well funded. There's plenty of resources, especially in the education sector, I don't know. But they put a lot of money towards education, which means you benefit directly whether or not you're a native or international student. The third thing I want to speak about is the social environment. Now, this is something that's really big for international students, I think, because you're going into a new environment, you probably don't know anyone, literally don't know anyone at the school you're going to or in the country you're going to. If you do have family there, they're probably not at your university, so and it's something that people are very fearful of. I've gotten a lot of messages saying, how is the social scene, how is it making friends and all that, and I'm going to be honest with you, people in the UK, British people in general are just kind and polite by nature. It's what I found. It's weird, like if you just walk around, you just get smiles everywhere, you'll just get, hello, how are you, you know. It's just a nice environment, in general. Like, don't take my absolute word for it. You might find some places which are not as friendly or nice. Don't then come and try and sue me for lying to you in public domain. But yeah, you get the point. You just have to bear in mind that the social scene may differ from the country you're in. Some people actually don't like how the UK sort of like social traditions are set, and that could happen. But I think in general, like if you were to come here, you'd like it. I'm plugging the UK so much right now. When it comes to medical students specifically, which are probably who you're going to be interacting with if you're studying medicine, I'll have you know, like medical students are like just type A personalities, outgoing, very talkative, very assertive, so you won't have too much trouble fitting in, hopefully. Because, you know, people around you are just keen to get to know you, speak with you and all that. Like, you're just surrounded by like these inquisitive people, like a bunch of like, this is like a bunch of Duracell bunnies running around. Especially in your first year, everyone's gonna be excited and, you know, keen to mingle. So you will be fine when it comes to the social scene. I'm sure wherever you are, you will fit in. If you don't find friends or struggle to, make sure to DM me. I will be your friend, since I lied to you about fitting in. Studying abroad is just expensive in general. This is just a fact. Anywhere in the world, it's highly likely that native students pay much less than international students. In the UK, it's not an exception, especially medicine. We pay a lot of money. My tuition is around about £38,000 a year for the 5 years that I'm here. That's excluding living expenses, which amount to probably £8,000 to £10,000 depending on the region you're in. And that's just how it goes, especially for, you know, there's some courses that just cost more since you're in a practical environment, like medicine, engineering, anything lab-based or like practical is going to be quite expensive. It also does depend on the university you're at. You have universities like Oxford. I know Oxford and Cambridge are around the £32,000 mark. Then you have universities like Manchester, which you pay £42,000 for studying medicine, which is shocking. I don't know the nitty gritties of why it is so expensive for international students. I mean, native students pay £9,000, which is crazy. You know, something you have to bear in mind when you're choosing coming to the UK. It is quite an expense, and you know, I'm in a grateful position because, you know, being able to study here and, you know, progress my career is a beautiful thing. Remember to like and subscribe if you are new. Make sure to smash both those buttons, the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell, so that you're notified every time I make a new upload. It's been nice. Stay moving, stay booming.